Good morning, student. Let's start with 7b, proportion. A statement of equality of two ratios is called proportion. Means when you are doing the equality of two ratios, like 4:2, that is equal to 2:1. 4/2 you can cancel, you will get 2/1. So we can write 4:2 proportion. This is the symbol of proportion as 2:1. Okay, then this is called as a proportion because 4:2 two ratios equal है 2:1. So if you cross multiply also this, you will get that left hand side is equal to right hand side. So we can say that A B C D are in proportion. First and fourth term is known as extreme. First and fourth term is known as extreme. Second and third term is known as mean. Second and third term is known as mean. So we said product of mean is equal to product of extreme, because if you multiply this, product of extreme is equal to product of mean. Fine. Here I also show with ABCD. Suppose ABCD are four numbers. So A/B proportion to C/D only when product of extreme is equal to product of mean. If A/B proportion to C/D, then D is called the fourth proportion. Suppose you have to find the fourth proportional, it's mean we have to find D. If A/B is equal to B/C, A, B, C are in continued proportion. Fine. C is the third proportion to A and B. B is the mean proportion between A and C. So how we write A/B? We can write A by B, B by C, cross multiply B square, A into C. Power 2 is always shifted to the right hand side and it becomes a square root. Hence, root AC is the mean proportional between A and C. You will understand it more with the help of questions. Check whether are in a proportion or not. 30, 40, 45, 60. So 30 by 40, 45 by 60. So you know we cancel it, we get 3:4. We cancel it, 15 3s are 15 4s are, we get 3:4. So both are in same ratio, hence it is in proportion. Now we take it a rational number. So this by this, if denominator is in fraction or in rational number, then it's changes to reciprocal, we get 8:5. Similarly, denominator is in the form of fraction, we reciprocal it, we get the ratio. We can see here it is 8:5, here it is 5:2. Both are not equal, hence these are not in proportion. Find the value of x. So again we have to follow the same rule. Product of extreme is equal to product of mean. Fine. X into 8.4, 1.6 into 2.1. Then you have to cancel, you will get value of x. Similarly here, product of extreme is equal to product of mean. You will get the value of x. Now fourth proportional. So I told na that D is the fourth proportional. So that's why we assume it as x. So same functions, product of extreme, product of mean. This P stand for product of extreme, product of means. Calculate. Whenever you have multiply, it will always divide on the right hand side. Again put it as x for the fourth proportional. So product of extreme is equal to product of mean. Multiply, so it will divide. You can cancel your decimal by multiplying it with 10 by 10. Same way x, again product of mean, product of extreme. product of extreme, product of mean. So here you can cancel, so we are doing cancellation, then divide. If it is a rational number, then it will be a reciprocal to the other side. Fine. Find the mean proportional. So what we said, mean proportional is b square is equal to root AC. So same way we are going to be apply. Fine. So mean proportional between this. So you can write b is equal to root AC. So this will be root 1.8 into 0.2. First of all, we will remove point. It will become 10 by 10. Now we have to factorize it. 18 can be written as 2 3 is a 6, 6 3 is a 18 into 2. So out of this square root, we can have to choose the pair. We have 2 2, so 1 2 is outside. When 1 2 is outside, the root is finished. 3 3 1 pair, so we take 3 and the root is cancelled. How? Suppose 2 into 2, it become 2 square. Square cancel the square root, we get only 2. Similarly 10 10, so 1 10 is left, so answer become 0.6. Same here, 2 by 3 8 by 7, break the 8, 2 2 is a 4 2 is a 8, break the 27, 3 3 is a 9 3 is a 27. These are 2 2's, so out of these 2 we take 1 2. Out of these 2 we take 1 2. Out of these 3 we take 1 3. Out of these we take 1 3. So become 4 by 9. 0.3 to 0.08. So 32 by 100, 8 by 100. 32 can be written as 2 2 is a 4, 4 8 is a 32. 1 8 is already. So out of these 2, 1 2 be outside. Out of these 2 8, 1 8 will be outside. Out of these 2, 100 is outside. So 16 by 100. Always you have to think about a pair. Similarly here, 25 can be written as 5 into 5. 16 can be written as 4 into 4. 1 into 1 is always 1. So it is of pair or not pair, because root 1 is always 1. No matter it is 1 into 1 or not. Out of 2 5, 1 5 is outside. Out of 2 4, 1 4 is outside. It's become 1 by 20. Find the third proportion of this. Third proportion, what we will do, we have to repeat this. Fine. A ratio B C. Fine. So we have to repeat this because this is our B and we have to find third proportion. So we are repeating it again. Formula same, product of extreme is equal to product of mean. With the same calculation we get the answer. Similarly, third proportional, we have to repeat our B. Again, product of extreme, product of mean. So you should be good in your calculations. If 8 pence cost rupees this, what is the cost of 14 pence? So now we have to make it in the form of proportion. Pen cost. Whatever sequence you started, you have to follow. Pen cost. If you are writing cost pen, then write cost pen. So pen 8 cost 356, pen 14 cost we have to find. Product of extreme is equal to product of mean. Same calculation. A uniform iron bar of length 7 meter, weight 22.4 kg. So we have length, we have weight. How much does the same bar of length 13 meter weight? So length, weight. Product of extreme, product of means. Multiply, so it will divide. You get the answer. If 15 men can dig a trench 35 meter long, find. So we have 15 men and trench is long 35 meter. Again, men we have to find. How many men? So we have to find men. How many men can dig the similar trench? So length is 84 is given. Again, product of extreme, product of means. Same calculation. Show that this is in continued proportion. In continued proportion, we have to see that A ratio A by B should be B by C. That I told in the properties. So that's why we repeated it. 36 and 36. 6 by 36, 1 by 6. 36 by 2, 1 6 is 1 by 6. As because these are same ratio, hence it is in continued proportion. Before solving homework, just listen the video carefully. Thank you. Have a nice day.